That's his tribe. Hi guys. My name is AuGCUST. You may know me as Otinwenyi or the Lego celebrity.
I'm going for a map meeting, you all.
So every first Saturday of the month, we have our map meeting, like a cell unit within our church, made up of people who live within close proximity to one another. So the goal is to get to know each other better and strengthen our sense of community. Today we are doing something different.
We are watching Meltdown. So I'm heading to the venue.
Actually, what we do is that we convey at a particular person's apartment. One of us, we will just like convey in his or her apartment. We kind of do a lot of activities to keep the bond growing. Like we share the word and reveal teachings. But today we decided to do something new. We want to watch a movie by our Apostle Iren. The name of the movie is
I'm
Meltdown.
going to go watch Meltdown. Say hi.
I'm so happy.
You guys, thank you for waiting. Welcome. Everybody say welcome again. Let's start.
What's your name?
Let's start.
Yes.
Everybody knows me.
No, what is this? What pride?
And then the movie started. So this is the movie. I just see like two or three clips. Yeah, me. So you can see this movie Meltdown. It is worth the watch. Believe me, actually, it's a movie that is worth recommending, worth watching, because this is going to deal with something that you think probably you have dealt with in your life, or it's kind of explain a kind of behavior maybe you do have, and you don't understand like how you are supposed to come out of that behavior. So it's a must watch, I will tell you. And watching it with my family, it's something that I love the most. So we watched the movie, and after which we kind of comment on what we learned and share, how like our individual lessons. He actually knows what he's doing, and it's not fair. I'm going to give you like an insight to the movie because you need to watch this movie.
Problem.
Let's go.
This is Fred. I'm going crazy.
You are still talking.
Foundation. You see, foundation is very important. Either makes or minds.
He killed his wife. Yeah. He should collect the gun and shoot the father.
So Alfred, the environment he grew up with was actually very toxic. The foundation is faulty. What can the righteous do?
I was heading out of my house and then I saw you walking into his car and you guys seemed so chummy.
Chummy.
And then I realized that
All the baggages that comes with the job and him bringing everything home. So guys, this movie Meltdown by our dear Apostle Iren was released as a virtual cinema experience, not on your regular streaming platforms. So if you want to watch it, you have to go online and type watchmeltdown.com. You purchase your ticket and a voucher code will be sent to you. And I think you can watch the movie twice with the voucher after purchasing your ticket. So yes, that's basically how it works. So guys, we have come to the end of the movie. Ratings, reviews, suggestions, inputs. Hear from us, guys. We have a lot to say.
Before or meant ago, if you had really
I want to get my madam talk.
please.
I want to get my madam talk. Where you can start.
I'm speaking for the parents. If the one had left, she won't be here.
She felt like she could not do anything.
And the women don't
she could have
I'm doing it for my children. One thing I learned from this movie is that any anger that is making you do something is not worth it. Like, you don't want to keep grudges in your heart that you are losing. You are angry at someone, but you are losing. One thing unforgiveness. One thing dropping your grudges in your heart is that it keeps affecting every area of your life. You see that everything is affected, and you affect it negatively because grudges, anger, bitterness, they are vice. There is no way they can produce good results.
You keep saying I agree. That's what they say in Supreme Court. I agree.
In Supreme Court?
Yes, I
You say
agree. I agree.
That means I should be a judge.
Yeah, don't agree.
No, but it's not far. I cannot do 5 years.
And she has not said anything.
She was not making right decisions.
She was just acting. No, she just reconnected with the guy and then he left and how many weeks she had that fighting.
Chisom, what did you? Why are you so quiet? Chisom, what did you learn?
Chisom say when he comes to watch movie, he doesn't say anything.
Because it's not football.
Madrid, Abby.
Because it's not Ronaldo.
Exactly, that's where we stand.
The movie has a lot of.
Honestly.
Share yours now.
My own view on the movie is just that, well, the guy was traumatic.
Yes.
And at the point where the girl came back into his life, right? The guy actually saw he had some problems, but he didn't seek help, number one. Number two, I feel like the girl had her own issues. Because okay, let me not blame the girl because the girl was in a position where she had a lot of choices to make.
Yes, she has a lot of choices.
Yes, her mother was trying to tell her.
She get choice now.
A guy that was Alfred Boys.
Now Alfred Boss na person.
No, she was an option. No, relax. He was there. He was making advances. So it's part of the option. Nero was there.
No, that's my
Number two is that the Alfred guy actually needed a lot of time to breathe. Of course, he didn't even know that he had a illness to begin. So I think at that point in time, she shouldn't have actually fallen in love at that point.
She was already in love.
Let me tell you the truth. If I'm
When they
Nero,
plan love.
if
They
I'm
plan
Nero,
love.
I'm not going to date that guy.
Yes, come on, sir.
I won't date her.
The last guy.
Yes, I won't date her. Because the truth, you are still having affection for Alfred. You can't tell me
Like
that.
you've not walked through
The
your
movie
second choice.
Yeah, that's true.
The truth is that we are good.
You didn't give me
We are
assurance.
good. We are good.
And being the second choice is the worst thing that can happen to anybody. And he was the second choice.
Alfred was good.
He was the second choice.
Alfred was a good guy.
My darling.
Alfred was actually a good
I
guy.
hope. Why did he not propose
No,
in
see,
3
to be
weeks?
honest,
A good guy.
To be honest,
knew it
among
with
the
Alfred.
three of them, among the three of them, Alfred is the best.
Yes,
For the first time, he said I disagree. For the first time.
What did you say?
He said I disagree. Alfred. And he has been agreeing from the beginning of this season.
I don't have many.
Let me explain something.
Let me explain. Wait,
I can tell you things.
relax. Let me explain.
But they question everything.
Let me explain.
And people for eye.
You will go crazy.
Let me explain.
I know you know what is happening. You're
Let me explain why. The reason most of us think that Alfred, indeed, yes, you should not date somebody that still has his anger issues and his problems. No, really. No, that's the basic. That's the reason you don't want Alfred.
Oh, that's what you're using.
So relax. No. She has met Alfred in school. She knows the guy.
Hey!
Okay, oh yeah, wait. Let me ask you a question now. If you met Alfred after Pastor and he had had the therapy sections and all the sections that he had had,
Who you go for?
who will you go for? No, that is what I'm telling you. That Alfred, the only issue that Alfred had was that he had not disputed. Number one. And that is why I said that was why I said that the girl shouldn't have fallen in love with him, because sometimes I was talking with somebody and I told the person that most times why most relationships end is because we entered it too quick. So this is the movie. If this was real life, before emotions coming, that Alfred guy should have dealt with it. Now, the girl enters a relationship Did the movie tell you the other side of Nero?
So many reasons why.
Can I say something?
No.
Yes, so you can. She hasn't said anything.
No, wait. It's not okay if you cannot let another person. Anybody who has the mic is the person.
Hi, pretty lady. Yeah.
Can we all agree?
Yes.
It is the mic.
Please stop. We don't have it. Please don't interject her.
Mama with sister, she actually said something like during the course of advising her sister, she said, heal before you deal.
Yes,
so
exactly.
I think like that's just like the base of everything. Everybody has one baggage or the other. So you don't come into another, like you've not healed from that partner, then you are moving into that relationship, hoping that the partner, you are dumping that emotional baggage on that person. You have to work on yourself. We all have one, no matter how trivial it is. It might be very, very little. It might be very depending on the weight or whatever. But just make sure you work on your own self. So that Alfred guy, he actually knew he had a problem. But at first he was trying to like, this is who I am. The girl should manage him and all of that. No. And the girl actually said, I don't know if she was blinded by love. And then she was just doing
trauma bond. I think so.
It's not trauma bond. Exactly. So I think that's just basically the thing. You heal before you deal.
You deal. So they don't bleed on the other person.
Please.
Exactly.
We've not heard this young man pin.
Yes, thank you.
So everybody
Yes,
has
so
to stop.
I
You
think
don't
has
say
to.
anything.
Has to.
Yes. Everybody has to stop. Please respect his time. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to say. Okay, so when we are talking about maybe what the issue the guy was in, it's actually very serious. Like it's as serious as it gets, right? Because anger issues is not something that go away just a year. Given that it's very systemic and genetic, quote unquote. Do you understand? So it's really going to be a lot of
Quotes and
baggage.
unquotes. Continue. Sorry.
Genetic could be on them, that's what I said. Okay, so, given that the father has that, right? As that's right. So what I just think is that it's all there's a loop. The loop is that there's a family stuff that means everything all spawns from family, because by the time it gets to the stage where Alfred is a little late. Like, you know, it's not like too late because God can do stuff. But the point is just that if there is somebody else who you know that does not have anger issues and has everything Alfred has or more, most likely you go for that person, right? So, in realistically speaking, do you understand? I would still say the movie is still well written. Do you understand? And also, realistically speaking, there's a lady that has a guy that has anger issues, and it's kind of like from upbringing, think you stay clear. Do you understand?
Run away.
I think apart from anger issues, maybe unforgiveness.
There's unforgiveness there too.
Yes.
Some of them can even keep
See,
me.
let's respect. Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I think I would take the beginning and then the end. At the beginning, it started with his friend. And then at the end, she said all he needed was a friend. So if he had had that his friend from the beginning, maybe he would have spoiled something for him to work on himself. But when the friend died, that was when all his life, this thing started. That was when he left school, right? He left school, he left church, he left everything. So only for him to come back as a photographer, and then he met this girl who is just, they are just in love, not friends. So he couldn't tell her what he was going through easily because they were not friends. You understand? So at the end, we get to realize that okay, he needed a friend. That's all.
I've been saying this that if the enemy wants to deal with you, they put you in isolation. They isolated him. That is why that stuff could go that far. If he had people around him, let's maybe Mama was like, maybe it wouldn't have extended.
Maybe Mama.
Yes. Maybe I remember. He thought the friend he thought he had. If that was truly a friend, the friend would have known more. But obviously, the friend did not know more.
No.
He didn't tell us.
It was obvious.
He didn't have. There was no context to their friendship, but apparently that was the closest person he knew in that scope. And the person, Papa passed away, and the next thing he felt right to seek the killer. And after knowing the kind of person he was, he still went all out on that person. And from that moment, he said he left the school, left God, left everything that was maybe keeping him sane. You understand? And then he went home. Even in his grandmom's house, he almost lost it on her because she was suggesting, okay, meet this Mazi, he will help you out with this, and then he just sort of like said, let me just. But there were clear signs along the way. His grandmother saw it, ignored. Obvious. The girl saw it at school, ignored. Also obvious. The principal saw it, ignored. Obvious. Now the boss saw it as well. So I'm just saying, like, all these things were just clear signs. People could have suggested or at least put him in such situation where he could have been killed, but they felt, oh, he can handle this problem himself. And I just feel like in a way we can also see ourselves that we have certain people like that around us, and we can also help them in that regard. So I'm very
and
there was just one person that kept coming to my mind, and I think I want us to pray for her. After her, because her story is so like similar to our friend, and she's the kind of person that she has isolated herself so much, like she has been hurt, even though it's not like, oh, okay, she lost her parent, but she has just been hurt by people so much, and that hurt is something that has sat so much in her heart that it weighs so much on her when you talk to her, when she communicates with you, like she has this. She distanced herself from a lot of people. No, she goes to church, but not in society. She goes to church, but it's not. Yeah, I just want us to pray for her. And one thing that I realized is that there's something they always say that it is in community that you would know what's actually going on. So Alfred probably didn't even know that he has all these issues until he now started meeting people that started talking. So I think that's one thing I also see with this person. So it's so it's like sometimes when you think, oh, you're okay, you have gone through things, but you just distance yourself from people and you're living life and you think you're okay. It's now when you now start meeting people, maybe you now start going to church and you just start, what is the person looking at me like, you start interacting with people and those things now start realizing that, oh, actually I'm not okay. So I think that is what isolation does. Like you think, oh, I'll just take care of people and I'm fine. You're not fine because you're like, you are not. Like they used to say that the gift of the spirit is when you are communicating with people, like when you are in community, you know that okay, you're actually not patient and you have to learn patience. So I think that's one thing that
especially that I will take care of people and I'm fine. See that thing.
We'll pray about your friend.
Very nice, calm.
Let's calm.
So I think that I kind of
Yes. We're not getting married to the most spiritual man. We're getting married to the person who understands us. And I don't know, it might not, it's not in the most, it is not in the most pure form. But I felt like there's just this kind of simple, easy friendship between Omowumi and
Alfred.
Which would have blossomed beautifully. Which should have blossomed beautifully if he didn't have the baggages. According to what he said, I feel like she wasn't also wise enough, because at the end of the day, let us be honest with ourselves. It's very easy for us to say she shouldn't have fallen in love.
Exactly.
So we are in that position.
Actually.
Most of the times, your heart is speaking. Your body, everything is just giving you memories of this person and all of that. But I think at that time she should have met someone like maybe a counselor, maybe in the and then someone that she should talk to, not her sister. Her sister just wanted her to marry so that she can marry.
Exactly.
So she should have met somebody, and I felt like she should have been Alfred's friend for a while. Let him by himself confront his own demons, and then they will decide whether they had to do anything together. Like he said, and I think it's very valid, Neuron, you have not known him yet. Yeah. There's a lot of everybody is coming from a lot of everybody's coming from a lot of so you do not what he has given to you right now. He has given to you all that he has built himself over, but there's still all that part that is also fighting. If you notice him, he's very concerned at the last part. He said, what about us? Because he knows that it can be an issue for him. And to me, I even believe that maybe I know that the movie had to end there based on the creative presentation of the movie, so that it can get you talking. I'm thinking that's why it had to end there. But if I was Nero, I'm going to actually give her space. So that she should be, because I never want to be in a relationship with somebody who I do not feel chooses me as much as I choose the person. And that's most important. Let me tell you, it's very easy. Alfred and Omowumi, you can't deny the chemistry, you can't deny the easy friendship, even when he has done something bad. It's hard to bond with somebody who has shouted at you and you're still smiling at the person. It's more than the whole thing. It's more than what is she doing? It's something that is in her heart that she knows still bonds her to this person. But then she made a mistake, and then it just spiraled, and he too did not confront his demons as early as possible. And every other thing that everybody says, combined with what I said.
Thank you so much, Lloyd. Anybody else?
And you just feel I'm fine, and then now do a rebound on the next person. And sometimes you may not even know that your reactions is coming from somewhere. You are just acting out.
Yeah.
You don't even know that your reaction is coming from what somebody did to you in your previous relationship. So you should not just win certain things that happen, especially if the breakup that happened in your life. I know we are all saying, some of
Yeah, well.
And no, relax. I know where I'm going. We are all single, and some of us have maybe had relationships like that before. So you may think it's 5 years ago, and so it has gone. But time up.
Are you speaking of yourself? I don't understand.
No. I'm just telling you. Because I've seen things.
This shade is too much.
No, I've seen things. You talk with some people and you hear certain things, and you ask them, where's this fear coming from? And they tell you it's 10 years ago, and you're wondering. 10 years ago is what you now discover.
An interesting one. Let's give Apostle a round of applause.
Whoa.
We get to do things that can help us bond together, learn together. That brings us to the end of our watch party and this week's map. So we're going to do our benediction. Let's come for the person. Oh, Jesus.
So we went outside to take our benediction because the parlor seems dark and we wanted our faces to be very clear in the video. So yeah, after this we went home.
We serve God by His Spirit.
We serve God by His Spirit.
We boast in Christ Jesus.
We boast in Christ Jesus.
We put no confidence in the flesh.
We put no confidence in the flesh.
We experience progress and joy in the faith.
We experience progress and joy in the faith.
Reaching a billion souls.
Reaching a billion souls.
10,000 cities.
10,000 cities.
Because we are
Celebration Church.
Celebration Church.
In Christ, for Christ we joy.
Hi guys. Hi.